Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. I am glad that you're here with me. I want to take the time to encourage you, if you know somebody that maybe we could bless with one of these 5 Minutes episodes, please share it, if you will. Share the link, tag somebody on social media, whatever the case might be. Let them know that we're just here to help them. And if one of these speaks to you, or you think one of these might speak to somebody that you care about, please share that. We think that would be great. So today, I want to take you to the book of 1 John. It's actually the very last verse of the book of 1 John. And it's always interesting, I think, to take a look at the closing words of some of the books of the Bible. Now, John is writing this letter to a bunch of followers of Jesus. He's writing to people that go to church, that call themselves followers of God, and he makes a really strong statement. And in some translations in the Bible, he tells these followers of Jesus Christ something very strong. And I'm going to read it in another translation today. Look at the scripture. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, we're in 1 John chapter 5, verse 21. 1 John 5:21. And John says, "Dear children, keep away from anything that might take God's place in your hearts." Other translations will say, abstain from idols, or avoid any kind of idol. And I like the way that the text that I chose for today, I really like the way it is said, because I really think that's the real meaning for us here today. We know that one of the 10 commandments is, thou shalt not have any idols, that shall not worship any idols. And I think a lot of us, we immediately think that that is some wooden statue that we would literally pray to and give our worship to, or some other figure or statue that's out there. And not in the 21st century, not in America. The way that this scripture is put, I think, is so important. Again, it says, keep away from anything that might take God's place in your hearts. Let me ask you just a real honest question here today. Is there anything in your life that can take God's place in your heart? And now, immediately, some of us might be thinking, okay, he's talking about sinful things. He's talking about really bad things. And you know what? It's not just that. I would tell you that the idols that the American church tends to have in their lives, they tend to be more innocent in nature or on the surface. There could be a hobby that we have. There could be a pastime that we have. There could be something that we enjoy doing out of recreation that has actually taken the place. It has moved ahead in the line of God in our lives. You know what that is? That's an idol. That's an idol. Maybe your job or making money. And see, I'm not here to tell you not to have a pastime. I'm not telling you not to work out. I'm not telling you not to exercise. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to do any of that. But is there something or someone who has taken God's place in your priority line? Every one of us have that line in our lives. Every one of us have that list. Every one of us have that list where God has to be on top. And if he has been replaced or something has become more important to us than him, that's an idol. So what do? I think we need to do a mental examination with God and a spiritual examination with God and just say, okay, God, this thing that's important to me has become too important. I need you to become more important to me. And I got to believe that as we place Jesus number one in our lives, he will help us to put everything else in the proper place in our priority list. And I hope that you'll do that today. Okay, I got to let you go. I'm way over time, but God bless you. We love you. Thanks for joining me, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.